Hello everyone, and welcome to the University of New Mexico and the College of Nursing. This is going to be one of your first PhD in nursing courses. My name is Roberta Levin, and I will be with you throughout the semester. There are two really easy ways to contact me. One is to email me at mysalud.unm.edu email, or call me or text me on my cell phone. I am in my office on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the phone has never rang, so I assume that it works. That being said, most people just call me on my cell phone because I answer it all the time. I have office hours Wednesday from 10 to 11, and if that doesn't work for you, we can set up other times to meet if you would like. I think that if you look at the syllabus, you will see that there's a lot of information on it. And one of the things that's on it is the course description. This is a seminar course, which means it's on a topic. This course emphasizes the skills needed to succeed as an academic and a scientist from entry into a doctoral program through your dissertation. The goals are to think, reason, and explore knowledge. I have 4 learning objectives for you to analyze your personal approach to knowledge acquisition, discuss the approach to research that will emphasize truth over comfort, to analyze one's personal research goals and aspirations for a PhD in nursing, and to create a plan for academic and scholarly success. If you page on down, you will see that there are no required books for this. I have loaded the articles I want you to read in Blackboard. So there are links to the articles and you will be able to get to them from there. I do have books that I recommend that you have. One is the APA Style Manual, the 7th edition. Every PhD in nursing student needs that, so you might as well go ahead and get one now. And then there are 3 books that I hope sometime in your first year you'll take time to read. These are all quick, they're easy, and they're cheap as books go. You can get them on Amazon for about $10 a piece, especially if you get a Kindle version. The first one is Think by Simon Blackburn, which talks about philosophy, but the important point of this book is if you read through it and you take it to heart, it kind of reasons you to a very good dissertation. A PhD is not enough talks about the world of scholarship and the things you need to think of, not just now as a student, but what you will need to think of and prepare for your future as an academic. And then the final one is Advice to a Young Investigator, and this is a very old book. And some of it's outdated, but the important part is it really helps you make that transition to research and academia and creating new knowledge. There are very few assignments in this course, and the assignments are all basically very simple. The assignments are discussion boards, and those are 50 points each. There are 8 of them. And they were essentially every other week. And then there are 5 short papers. And when I say short, I do mean short. They are 2 pages or less. They are 100 points each, and they are not meant to get you to perfection. They're meant to get you to think, to reason, and to start working on how you make a good argument. You should never, ever spend more than 2 hours writing one of these papers because, again, they are not meant to be perfection. They are meant to help you transition into doctoral studies. And then the presentation is 100 points, and I did not put up a rubric for this simply because there really isn't one. It just means that you're the person that's going to make sure you read the article for the week carefully and that you're going to help lead the discussion. So it doesn't need to be a PowerPoint presentation. It just means you're the person that's going to give a brief overview of the article and then try to help guide the discussion. That should not take you more than 15 minutes to do. So it doesn't have to be a PowerPoint. It can just be leading the discussions. And I don't know why I still have this on here. I will make sure this is off. There are no exams or quizzes in this course. And then finally, the grading rubric, the grading criteria is the standard grading criteria for here. And the course format and participation. This is essentially an online course. If I have my preference, we will all get together and agree to a date and a time like every other week. Then we can have 1 hour Zoom sessions. I think it facilitates greater discussion and interaction and helps us to interact with each other. And in the long run, it will save you some time, because otherwise what we end up doing is having an hour's worth of content that we have to do online. And it's so much more interesting and engaging if we can just talk in person. Right now, there's 3 people in this course. I think there's going to be a 4th, but we will wait and see. Now, let me talk about assignments for just a little bit. And I will shrink this down a little bit so that you can see it all. And one of the things I want you to know is that if you go into Blackboard, you will have this section that says Syllabus and Assignments, and Syllabus and Schedule, and under the schedule it lists the assignments. So you can see for Module 1, I list out the 2 articles I want you to read, and there will be links in Blackboard to these 2 articles. And then I want you to introduce yourself and respond to the question about, if we could meet for 1 hour every other week, what would be a time that might work for all of us? And these times don't have to be 9 to 5. We can think out of the box if we want to. And then if you go through this, you will see the readings. And I set readings for every other week, and those will be the weeks that I'm presenting stuff to you online. And then the weeks after that, usually you will have a discussion or a short paper. But the readings will be the readings for a 2-week period of time. And then finally, there is the 1 week here in blue. And this 1 week is the week we're all on campus, September 13th to 18th. And I will see you frequently during that week and look forward to that time together. But this does walk you through everything. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to call me or to send me an email or a text message, and I will get right back to you. Thank you.